Hello everybody, I'm Spark249, welcome to episode 7 of Let's Play Casper. And this is leaving off immediately after the last episode, so we've just got we apparently have a black key and a white key, and a puzzle piece. We have some things, but the most important thing we've just picked up is this white key, in my opinion. Because this allows us to go quite some distance and unlock a white key in a area which you access through the eastern wing. I think. I hope. But yes, now we are in Act 3, the finale of the game. It's very short if you know where to go. And I don't. So, it looks like we're off to find the Cellular Integrator, though chances are the white key will lead me to the Cellular Integrator. Because they did present it with me when I began Act 3, so it makes sense. Anyway, it shouldn't take that long. Because this will lead us out into the upstairs western hallway, and then we have to go to Spiral Hall, the eastern wing, and then through to that, I don't know what's called, that extra area. See, it makes sense as long as everything's directly connected. The moment you get to places which are only accessed via air vents, it stops being easy to have a map of... or even just a sense of where everything is within Whipstaff Manor. I do hope I'm heading in the right way anyway. Now, I don't think there's any more uses for the bucket of water, but who knows. So through here... I don't think that gate there ever opens. And now here we are, so it should be upstairs, a couple more air vents, and then we'll unlock the white door and see, well, we can see what lies behind it straight away, but... And there's another white key. So we're not using up our white key to get in here. Okay. Okay, so that's unlocking things over there, but where is over there? How do we access that room? Okay, so... where do we go? I'm actually going to head back to the basement. Because... I remember there was that hidden vent, and I can't remember if we pulled everything out of it or not. I'm going to try not to do many cuts this episode, simply because it's the last one that it's good to just have a running overview of as much Whipstaff Manor as we've unlocked. So as you can see how convoluted it is just to get out of this area. And then, once again, we pop out of a completely unrelated air vent. I still have a ridiculous amount of iron weights. Oh, we still have a red key as well. Huh. Red key. Screwdriver, which I'm pretty sure has no more use. Mega Casper, which I think only has that one singular use. A ridiculous amount of iron weights, of which I think I've only used 1 or 2. I'm just trying to think if there's any doors I've left unlocked. Sorry, any doors which were left locked. Because we should theoretically be able to get into pretty much every place in Whipstaff Manor at this point. Alright, let's do some searching. So this is the smallest area, because I believe this only leads to the boiler. But where does the boiler pop out of? Ah, so this requires the golden key. Or a golden key. And there's another air vent there, that's probably important. So here's another vent. And this one leads to nothing. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else in this area. Now let's check down. Can't fly over those. Okay, so the hidden vent is here. Where does this one pop out to? There's nothing here anymore. Where is that area? Can't be down here, can it? I don't think that... it doesn't look like there's a vent there, because there's no pipe running around the perimeter of the room. Like there is, if you look very carefully at the left-hand side here, there's a pipe poking through, which is the only hint you get that the vent is even there. Looks like this cellular integrator is going to be a bit of a pain to pick up. Let's go search this area now. So this is the largest of the three basement areas. Nothing here. What about in here? Is there anything in here? That was this place. There's a vent over there, which I have no idea where that one leads. Down there, it's pointless going down there because that's simply where we need to take the cellular integrator once we find it. That's how we get down there. What's through this door again? Okay, so this is that enormous maze. Was there anything down here? Or more accurately, is there anything left down here? Doesn't look like it. So this is one of the only parts in this game where the way they do perspective gets to me. Just because to me this doesn't make sense. The way they do, the way they do perspective in this game. How the walls seem to cover up absolutely everything. Oh, hello! This is where I'm supposed to go. Because there's the doors I unlocked. What's this? 3 chests. Empty. Empty. What's in here? Something important? The cellular integrator.
I found the cellular integrator.
I found the cellular integrator. Wonderful. Now where do I put this black key? Well, it doesn't quite look like we're done yet, guys. Also, I am now very, very glad I came into the maze. Where does that lead? This is probably fruitless going down here because although we can now finish the game with the cellular integrator, I want to activate every portrait before I finish. I want to complete every jigsaw. So we've got the Casper one, which is it's in the secret garden room, secret maze room, and we've also got a puzzle piece I'm holding here, which I don't actually think fits that one. So there's an entirely new portrait we still have to finish. Although to access that one at all, I think we need to complete the one in the maze. So I am actually going to cut here. I'll be back once I'm in the maze. Okay, so here I am at the very nearly complete picture, and not only does this piece not fit, it's not even the right corner. Doesn't quite fit. I'd be impressed if you did manage to get it to fit, Casper. It's the entirely wrong corner. Now, something that is bugging me about this secret area is that bookcase over there. It looks like it's out of place to me. It looks like it should move. How do I get it to move? Why is there a chair here? There's no pressure plates around it. Hello? How on earth do I get to you? If that gets that to move, I'll be happy. So I will be back once I find a way to get through to that vent, guys. Okay, guys. A very long story. I basically mucked up. And you have to open gold doors in a very certain order in order to get the optional bonus room. And I had already used the gold keys in the wrong way, so I've actually just replayed through the entire game. In Act 3 I've got the Cellular Integrator, I've got every morph icon up to this point, the only difference being the gold key I've received I haven't used. Because what I actually need to use it on is I need to switch to light bulb icon and go down into the attic's dark area. Because this contains a gold door. So now if I go to my gold key, bunch of morph icons and 2 levers. One of them didn't do anything. The other one made a puzzle piece appear. So this puzzle piece, if you didn't recognise it, is the 4th piece of the Casper jigsaw. So I'll be back once I'm at the garden maze. Okay guys, so I won't be back after I've got to the portrait, because I forgot, because I basically redid the entire game, that gold door is still locked, because that's where I wasted my gold key last time. And that is literally the last gold door you should ever unlock. So I actually need a 2nd gold key right now. And you may be thinking, why am I in this basement maze? Well, the 2nd gold key is hidden in a vent here. Tell me that's fair. This is where the game stops being fair and is just flat out sadistic. What do you say? Behind the winding iron stairs, on, off, on will allow you further along. I figured that out by myself. Here is the gold key. Now, we're not actually done. There are 4 gold doors in this game. And you need to open them in a specific order if you want to be able to open all 4. Oh, really? I have to use one of my many iron weights? What appeared? Oh, hello. That's an interesting looking one. Can I kindly... happening hairdo. I look really cool. That's Casper? Okay, so now we have this gold key. And like I said, the first one you need to do, I showed you in the last cut, it needs to be the one that is in the attic. And that is the only one which is... yeah, that's the one you should always open first. With the first gold key you receive, the one that is in the secret room behind the winding staircase. And this gold key, you actually need to use in the basement by going through the boiler, the vent boiler. So, luckily we don't need to leave the basement for that. Just takes a bit of floating around. And yeah, like I said, the ending of this game is like, we could go and finish the game the normal way right now. But I want to open up everything, every bonus, every secret. So that requires getting all the portraits. And yeah, this is just where the game becomes cruel. You need to open gold doors in a certain order, or else you lose the chance to open all of them. Between that and the 2 hidden vents, the first one, that was okay. It gave you a tiny pipe and a tiny hint it was there. That one was just plain cruel. So through here, a golden door. So, golden key. Bunch of fool's gold. A chest with another gold key. And if you see there's actually a pressure plate. So that opens this door. Key, gold, key. Now we vent through here. And we're going to another new place. Red key. Barrel. 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 That's unlocked. Keep going. More fool's gold. Now I like this staircase because it does that. It's the only one in the game which does that. It's the only one which for some reason doesn't need a level transition. Another red key, and I believe that makes 3 red keys we're currently hanging on to. So through here. What's this? This is a black door. Where's the black key? Black key. Gold door. Gold key. What's in here? A gold key. So now we've this should be the final gold key. So now I believe I will actually meet you guys in the secret room by the garden maze because I can now finally unlock that last door. Okay, finally back here. So what we do is we go around here. And now, the final gold door. Now this is all going to be undone because of the new game and I haven't unlocked that door yet, so it's the cross pattern to unlock it. And here's the Casper portrait. So now, 1, 2, no, 3, 4. This is the spring, the bonus spring morph. Okay, so the spring morph. This is quite possibly the least intuitive morph icon in the game, in my opinion. Every other morph icon, it is vaguely obvious what you need to do to use it. Like, the fan can obviously blow people away, the tornado can suck people in, the buzzsaw cuts through boarded up doors, the smoke morph icon lets you go through the air vents, the ball morph icon lets you turn into a ball so you can get through the small holes, the screwdriver allows you to fix the Lazarus. The Mega Casper one, maybe not so much, but considering it is in the only room you need to use it in, fair enough. What other ones are there? Light bulb is right next to that one door you need to use it for. And hammer, maybe a bit less so, but at least it can be seen as a weapon and thus a means of attacking. And you can use it to go and attack the tanks that General Fatso sends out to fight you. Okay, so with the spring morph, what you need to do is you need to use it. Wrong one! That is entirely the wrong one. So you morph. And now, this is very important, you stand directly in the centre of the spiral hall and push the X button. What happened? We bounced very, very high. And say hello to we've just broken a hole in the ceiling. So, now what we do is we just search around. There's a chair in the way of this vent. No, I don't use spring morph. Oh, what's this? A red door. Oh, we apparently have a red key. Another red door. Another red key. A switch. That made something move. There's a nice sandwich and some milk. This is the absolute final portrait in the entire game. So, do I only have the 2 pieces? I do. Let's examine it and see what the legend is. Hanging with the home ghosts. This is a golden frame as well. Now, examine this. No? Wrong one. Okay, ignore that. Ignore the fact that I did that then. I am going to head back to the secret room, guys, and I will see you there again. The hedge room, that is. Hedge maze room. No, I'm not, because I found where that thing opened. It was right on the other side of this vent. I thought it was something moving. Okay, now I will possibly see you in the hedge maze. By the way, to get back down here, just morph into spring over it. Because that bookcase, I am convinced that bookcase in the hedge maze room can move. It just looks far too suspicious, so I'll see you there. Well, that was unexpected. And that did nothing. I was searching around because I was wrong yet again, and apparently there's a vent here. Let's do more looking around, because I'm pretty sure I've forgotten something. Ah, you activate it! That explains it. Okay, so we're still missing one. Now I'm confused. Where do I go? Dun, 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 dun. I do love the music that plays in the bonus areas. But where? Where do we now go? Because I still have a red key to use. Let's not bounce around as the spring, because that will get very irritating very quickly. But yes, if you push X while you're in spring form, you basically bounce up extremely high, but if you're standing in that one specific spot, it cancels the jump really high animation. It just catapults you through to the upper floor instead. Which I think is... That one's the only one of the only secret areas which I like, because it's not obvious, but it is literally where you start the game. You take the bonus item and use it where you began the game. Which I think is a little bit ingenious for hiding an even better secret. Which in turn is hiding a third secret. Like, we've got 3 layers of secrets going on here. You've got the secret spring morph icon, which we've already collected. You've got the secret portrait, which we're going to complete as soon as I find this last blasted puzzle piece. And then you can use that to unlock an even further secret, which is even more obscure. How the heck do I open you? You what? You just activate it.
I found a hidden bonus.
I dare say I did. Okay, bunch of keys, bunch of morph points, bunch of food. I have too many morph points. 1, 2, 3. It was in the third one. Oh, okay. A jigsaw piece. Okay, we're nearly there. This is the last jigsaw piece in the entire game. After I put this one in, we have completed the entire set of portraits. We've collected every morph icon, even the ones which you only ever use once, or in the tornado's case, the one we never bothered using at all because we used the fan. Even the screwdriver, which its only purpose is to advance the plot. I mean, at least you get a decent amount of use out of smoke, ball, and buzzsaw. Okay, So we go finish this portrait, we go to the last secret area, and then we go to the final boss battle. Which is unlike any of the other boss battles, and you will finally see the point of these 300 odd Fool's Gold coins I'm carrying. Because we've been picking up for the entire game, and even if you choose them, you can't do that. So yeah, Fool's Gold coins, you pick them up throughout the entirety of the game, and I'm going to be utterly fair, they're pretty much useless. Okay, demorph. Now we need smoke morph. Oh, I guess that's what the lever was for in the one which you have to access through that hidden vent back there. I guess that lets you activate the thing. Anyway, final one. Here we are. What? Casper Man. The Casper Man morph icon. I'm not going to bother cutting for the rest of the game now, because, yeah, we have everything. So, Spring, let's get out of here. And besides, I want you to see exactly where I'm going. Yeah, with the messing up the gold keys order thing, if you've played this game before and 100%ing it before, you probably noticed my gigantic mistake. Okay, we're going upstairs. This last thing is in the attic. Okay, up here. So Casper Man is basically that superhero form Casper turns into for a full 20 seconds in the film. And so, what do? You turn into Casper Man, and he basically lets you pull heavier objects. What heavier objects? This heavier object. Woo. A hidden vent. The most hidden of all of it. An old flea-infested fur coat. Lovely. Through the hidden vent.
I found a hidden bonus.
Whoa. Broccoli forever. Bananas. Woo! I have never been here, not even when I cheated. What the heck is this? This is a vault? You. A bag of Fool's Gold coins. Wait, what does that say? That says something. 52.2.10. does this correlate to this? 52.2.10. Thinking. No. How do you get 52.2.10? I'm not going to pick up these gold coins till I figured out the puzzle. I'm descending slowly, I should probably stop that. 52.2.10. Assuming that is a 52. What could that mean? Could it be binary? Let's see, if it's binary, that's the 2. This would be a 4 then. But that wouldn't make sense because this kind of goes high as 7. Huh. This is worrisome. I would just guess, but there's far too many possibilities here. There's literally 100 or so possibilities. How do I get... Oh, you sneaky people. Is that it? No. No? I thought it was the 5th one and the 2nd one, then the 2nd one, then the 1st one for 5, 2, 2, 1. No, I'm guessing the dots does separate these into 3 bits. But how do you get 50... Like, there's no way to get 52 in binary out of this. Like, absolutely no way. This is worrisome, isn't it? How the heck do I do this? Should I just fiddle with them until I eventually get a solution? There's too many. There's 11 switches. That's 2 to the power of 11 possibilities. How the heck do I get this open? The last thing standing between me and the end of the game, and it's a stupid logic puzzle. 52, 52, 210. 52, 210. Could it just be the other way around? 52, 210? No. How the heck do I unlock this? I am literally just clicking them randomly. Maybe I'll get there eventually. No. I have no idea how to do this. Like, none. 52 to 10. It's not binary. Come on, think. Think. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I looked this up. I have no idea how that's the solution. There we go! An absolutely stupid amount of fool's gold. Oh, that fool's gold as well. Let's get even more fool's gold. There you go. A ridiculous amount of fool's gold. Let's go to our inventory. There's a red key still. Should I still have a red key? I'm getting the feeling I shouldn't still have a red key. I'm getting the feeling this red key is superfluous. Ah, what the heck, we've got every morph icon in the game. To the cellar! Got every morph icon in the game. Use Casper, man, for pretty much the only thing it's useful for. So, we're going to defeat the final boss, complete this game, and then, just because I can, I will show you how to do the one and only cheat in the entire game. So, yeah, all the way to the cellar. Straight back into the Lazarus room. And you need the Cellular Integrator for this. And you're gonna, if you want to, you can use all the Fool's Gold coins, just because I want to show how they're used before, you know, they become utterly useless. I'm going to keep them on hand. So if you remember the way, it's in the right hand section, and it's the door, the Lowe's door, which leads to the south. Assuming, of course, that, you know, going up here is north. We are nearly done with this entire game. And this last episode is probably quite a bit longer than the other ones, but oh well. I was so close that having an entirely separate episode would have been pointless. So, straight through here. Here we are ready to end Act 3. The end of Act 3. So, just take the Cellular Integrator over to the machine, over to Cat, and you're going to start the final part of the game. Now, if you watch the film...
Here it is, Cat. The Cellular Integrator. Now we can get your dad back on his feet again.
You will know that at this moment, Carrigan Crittenden, the antagonist of the movie, kills herself in order to take the treasure of Whipstaff Manor. And now she's stolen the Cellular Integrator. She is the final boss of the game, Carrigan Crittenden. Let's stop her. This is so easy, it's not even funny. Quite simply, the way to beat her is to unlock this ancient chest. Casper's treasure chest. As you see, Carrigan is going to chase me, attempting to hit me, and she can go through walls, which is a tad unfair. However, what I can do is I can drop Fool's Gold coins, which distract her. She'll go Fool's Gold coins over Casper. So if you lay a very long trail of them, she will follow them. Here's the ancient strange old key. That's all you need to do. Pick up the strange old key.
I can't do that.
As you see, Carrigan is still very happily collecting all the Fool's Gold I've laid out for her. But now it's time to deal with her. Open this and it will suck her in. For some reason. Who knows why. And now...
Now we could turn your father back into a living person again.
As opposed to the ghost.
But then you'll never be...
Yeah.
This is the way it's gotta be.
There's only one Cellular Integrator. Aww. And Dr. Harvey is alive again.
Thank you for saving my dad, Casper.
What a lovely ending. And that's the end of the game. We now get some credits. But what I'm now going to do, guys, is I'm going to start a new game so I can show you this cheat. So I'll be back in a couple of seconds. Okay, so here we are, and this is one of the strangest cheats you will ever have to enter in any game ever. So what you need to do is you need to go to the top left corner of any room in the game, and I'm actually going to go all the way over here and do this one, because I like rooms which don't have something in their top left corner. This one will do nicely. Now what you have to do is you have to hold up, left, L1, R1, and start. As you notice, the game's frozen. That's intended. You now let go of up, left, and L1, and press down, right, and triangle while still holding R1 and start. The game resumes. And the cheat didn't work, so let me try that again. So, all those... Huh. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so that should be how it says to work right here. I mean, it's an awkward cheat, so I had to look it up just to be sure I was doing it right, but apparently I'm not. But what this cheat does, if done correctly, is something very simple and yet very powerful. As you notice, when Casper goes up and down, he has a height limit on how high he can go. This cheat removes the upper height limit. Okay, there we go. As you see, Casper can just keep going up, and this allows you to not only fly over doors, but it also actually allows you to fly over locked doors. If you just fly over them, just above the door frame, it clips you into the loading zone, and therefore kicks you through the door. So you can do nonsensical stuff like that. Even though the door's locked on the door's here on this side, it's not on the other. Now I'm just going to quickly show you another cheat. This one's less useful, but heck. You have to hold down triangle, then push X, R1, R1, R1. Excuse me. Hold down triangle, push X, R1, R1, R1. Like so. Is that right? Nope, I did not. There we are, super speed Casper. Now what you want to do is with this cheat, so you can not only cheat through the entire game, you can do it much, much easier. Go up through this left-hand staircase. Go over this wall and head south, and over here you will find the developer's room. A stupid amount of keys, a stupid amount of iron weights, every morph icon in the game, every important item in the game. There we go. And yeah, I think moving at super speed is causing my game to lag slightly. But yeah, that's both the important cheats of the game. And that's the entire game completed. Every portrait, every secret. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. In fact, this series. I'm Spark249. Have fun!